geeks, welcome back to another edition of Geek of Chic, the fashion tech web series that brings you all the new stuff in fashion tech design. And we're about to catch the coolest fashion show in the universe here at the Maker Faire 2018 in New York.
That flexible technology, when you can actually start to integrate that into fabric.
Hi geeks, welcome back. We're here at the Maker Faire 2018 in New York City, and we've just seen the future of fashion. We're looking at all of the wearable tech that's coming up, and we're going to talk to some of the designers here, and they can take us through the designs and some of the new things that we have in the world of fashion and how we can bridge that gap.
I'm Aaron Tricola. I organize the show as Freeform, my brand. And I normally do 3D printed wearables, but what I wanted to do with this show is offer a platform for people who aren't normally in a runway style show, which is very limited in its context normally. But what we want to do here is showcase unusual use of materials. Technology means more than electronics, and electronics means more than just LEDs. Beyond that, we've got interesting materials, we've got navigation devices, we've got 3D scan based outfits, and we've got some interesting stuff made from materials you wouldn't normally use for clothing. Everybody at Maker Faire understands that some of the most amazing things you can make, you're turning something that comes in one form into something else, transmuting it and making something magnificent.
And so right here we're with Tracy Belbin. Can you tell us a little bit about your brand? Tracy makes some really cool new age designs that we're going to talk about.
So I do contemporary chainmail couture. It sounds really crazy. It's a type of chainmail that I came up with myself while between jobs working in the architecture industry. So just from the thought process, understanding the weights, the balance, because chainmail can be very heavy and I want people to feel very comfortable in the pieces. So that's where the architecture and engineering comes into play, is just making things that are comfortable, wearable, and beautiful, and still very contemporary and very chic.
I'm really interested in understanding all the different types of materials and how you can weight that.
Yeah, so I keep my palette of materials incredibly simple. I just use aluminum chain, just spools and spools of chain, my pliers, and my hands. It's so simple, but what makes it so complex is the process and taking a material that's very cheap and making it luxurious and interesting for people to wear.
We look forward to seeing all of your designs.
I'm Keith Kirkland, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of WearWorks. And at WearWorks, we build products and experiences that communicate information through touch. And so our first device is called Wayband, and it's a wearable haptic navigation device for the blind and visually impaired. Haptic just means of or relating to the sense of touch, and we basically figured out a way to point a person into the correct direction without the need for any visual or audio cues at all. So back in November 2017, we helped the first blind person run a New York City marathon without any sighted assistance.
That's amazing. I mean, I can barely get myself around on a regular day, so having an additional way to navigate is incredible for anyone, especially for someone who has a visual impairment, and helps you with your regular life, right? That's where fashion, form, function sort of all bridge the gap.
Together at that moment. The way it works is like it's all based around orientation and GPS, right? So we know where you are, we know where you have to go, and then we know your orientation based off of whether you're facing right direction or how varying degrees you are wrong. And so the way we built it is, you can see this on camera, is like eventually it turns off, and this is the right way to go. You feel nothing, and as you get wronger and wronger, the vibrations get stronger and stronger until you're going the absolute wrong way, and that's how you know that, hey, don't go that way.
Awesome. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Pleasure.
And remember, stay geeky.
Awesome. Stay geeky.
I'm here with Stefania. We're going to talk about her amazing take on 3D printing and how she's taking her fashion designs into the future.
Hi. So yeah, I have two companies. The first one is 3D printing apparel. So I 3D print flexible clothing and also accessories. And then my second startup, we create adaptable bras using advanced materials and biocompatible gels. So basically the bra can adapt to women's breast size changes and can expand up to 2 cup sizes.
That's amazing. So are you trying to tell me that this could be the only bra I need to buy? That's incredible.
Most likely. Most likely.
Do you use a certain set of materials that you're interested in? I know you have gel straps to distribute forces across them shoulders.
Yes, so we use advanced material. So the fabric has 2 zones. The one zone is to give support to the woman, and it's 3 times stronger. And then the zone that has the flowers on it is the one that expands up to 3 inches and goes back to the original shape. Because of the materials that we used, and we used 3D printing for it, it's able to conform every single time.
All right, thank you so much for talking with us. And remember, stay geeky. Involve all of your fashion designs into geekdom because it pays off.
Oh, stay geeky.
And here we have Manifold Designs here, based out of Brooklyn, so we can talk about these amazing, incredible accessories that she's been able to design and laser cut.
Hi, my name's Adrienne. I do laser cut and 3D printed jewelry inspired by origami crease patterns.
That's amazing. I don't think I've ever looked at the crease patterns for origami, and now I don't think I'm going to be able to stop. This is so cool.
I've been doing origami for about 30 years, and I'm also a shoe designer in my professional life, so this is how I combine a few of those interests. I'd love it for you to check out my Etsy shop. The name of my Etsy shop is Manifold Brooklyn, etsy.com/shop/Manifold Brooklyn. Thank you.
Hi Geeks, I'm here with performer Katya, and she's going to tell us about her amazing use of technology, fashion, and music, and how that all blends together.
Thank you. Hi. I design costumes. So I sing, I write, I design costumes. So I made this cyber suit with the light up corset. It's 3D printed and it has buttons, so I'm able to trigger parts of my multi-track, and also I have the wristbands with sensors. So when I move my hands, I can, first of all, yes, the beats, the drums, and filter up, filter down the track, or backing vocals, or the bass,
And some really cool moves.
yeah, and the cool moves, yeah, and the songs are about alien abduction and space travel, of course.
So a true geek through and through, from writing the music to wearing the designs to making the music and modulating on stage. It was so cool to watch.
Thank you so much.
Stay geeky.
Stay geeky.
Stay geeky.